Do I wait for you to go kill somebody and then react to that, or do I stop you before you do it?
I believe if you have that solid proof, like we were talking about, the guy stabbed him and he walked away. He's walking down the street. That dude said, "Oh, hey, that dude did that." Okay, you walk up. For some reason, he just has no blood on him. Nothing. Doesn't look like, you look at him, his hands are, nothing's wrong. He doesn't look nervous. There's
I have to
but that guy pointed him out. Okay, yeah. Now, the other situation we're talking about is now you make contact with him, your first level or whatever you're talking about.
Contact.
Yes. Boom. You see blood all over his ass.
Yeah.
Obvious proof that something occurred with blood, and you could ask him a single question.
Okay,
sir,
okay.
Is that your blood?
Well, okay, let me ask you this.
And then if this motherfucker's probably going to be looking nervous as fuck, you're going to get all those little signs that you're talking about, like, I got to make sure, it's
Hold on. I have to,
boom, boom,
I have to be the
boom, you have the
what do you
proof
call
there.
that?
There's more proof there because there's blood.
What is that called, Marcus? What do you always do to me?
Devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate. Okay. I'm be the devil's advocate. All right.
Why the fuck? Why is that associated with me? What the fuck is this, dog?
So you're taking 1 cent or 1 cent over another, right? Because in the same the scenario that we were talking about is if I came up to your car and I smelled weed, that's not you're taking 1 cent over another, right? Smell doesn't mean shit to you. It's sight, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm just saying proof.
Well, wouldn't proof be that I smell weed?
No.
Well,
Because
how is that not
does
proof?
Justin smoke weed?
Well, see,
Does he smoke weed?
Hold on, no, let him answer it and then let him finish.
All right.
Does Justin smoke weed?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. Now, me and Marcus just smoked a fucking fatty of 10-second Tom.
Hell yeah.
Do you think that shit's on him right now? Do you think he maybe smells like marijuana?
Well, okay.
We just hot
Are you guys
this little area right now.
Are you guys in his car or in his truck?
Well, no. We're talking about what happened now. So
yeah, I mean,
this
that
hot
doesn't really matter. But
boom. Do you think you have a smell like weed? If someone walked up to Justin right now, if he walked outside and someone walked up to him, do you think he would smell like weed?
well, if you're smoking around him, he's gonna smell like weed.
Exactly.
But
And say he's like,
Okay.
"Oh, I got to go home right now, guys." Right after we just
Okay.
smoked that.
but wait,
Boom, he jumps in his car. He drives down the street. Maybe he doesn't stop fully for a stop sign, and then you see it. Boom. You light him up. Da-da-da. He pulls out, and you walk up.
I smell weed, right? Okay. Well, wouldn't that be
That doesn't
like
give
reason?
you proof he's
I
high.
understand. I understand it's not proof that he's high, but wouldn't it be reasonable for me to think that maybe he was smoking?
And now, say
I'm not saying I'm going to give him a ticket. What I'm trying to get at is it's reasonable or dude, they're like pounding this shit into us. Reasonable articulate suspicion. That's all I need.
Okay, now you ask him the question, sir.
Now I ask for his ID.
Sir, are you high?
Sir, give me your ID.
And he asks.
I don't
he
wanna give you
answers
my ID.
no.
All right. Well, if you don't want to give me your ID, your ass is going. You're gonna go to fucking jail, and
Just
then
because
they're
he
gonna
didn't give
find
you
out.
his ID.
Yeah. If he smells like weed,
No, you.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, aren't you going to ask him the question?
way that
Because
it
you're an
is.
officer, right? You're investigating. So that's what you do when you investigate. You ask people questions, and say he actually answers you. But some people like me would be like, if we're going in a criminal route, I'm just going to stop now.
Well-
but hey, he might answer because he's not high. He has nothing to hide.
Well,
So you go,
maybe-
sir, are you high?
Like I said,
And
man,
if he
it's-
goes,
it's
no, sir, I'm not
officer
high.
discretion, dude. Like, what if I come up on him and I'm like, dude, it smells like weed in here.
Shouldn't you just be like, okay, sir? Well,
Well,
I just blew.
sorry, sir. Like,
Pulled you
I
over
was
for blowing
hanging
the
out
stop sign.
and, like, my buddy Marcus and Joey were smoking next to me. All right. Let me look at your eyes. I'm going to look at his eyes. Well, all right. Well, you don't look high. I don't smell any. Like, I don't smell your breath. All right. You got a tail light out. here's my card. Here's a warning. Go get that shit fixed. Go on your way.
That's why you're gonna be a good cop, bro.
I probably, dude. It's, God. I wish I recorded this shit that they're telling us, man.
But in the end, you had no proof, right? Even though it smelled like weed a little bit, and that's why you asked him those questions in your investigation. He answered your question. That's why I talk about that's why you're gonna be a good cop, because you gave this man the benefit of the doubt, because his word is just as equal as yours. So if he says no, sir, I didn't.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But you're just saying the smoke is suspicious enough. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that if I walked up on him, or if I pulled him over, it smelled like weed.
So the weed is not. That's what I'm saying. It's not proof enough to just automatically assume he's high.
Dude, I'm gonna hurt your feelings right now, but it's reasonable, articulate suspicion.
Yeah,
I can't say that enough.
You got suspicious, and that's why you start asking him the questions.
If I smell something, I can be like, "Sir, step out of your car. Go over there. Put your hands in your pockets, or don't put your hands in your pockets, because that's the worst thing you could do." I could check his shit.
But if he told you, you asked him the question, and he told you no, why would you put him through all that?
Well, like I said, it depends. Like if Justin's like, "Are you fucked up, guy?" "No, man, I'm fucking good, bro. I'm good."
And you have your body cam.
I'm gonna be like, "Well, you're not good, man."
It's obvious.
But if I'm
obvious.
I'm like, "Sir, are you good?" "Yes, sir, I'm good." Like it smells like weed. Well, I was hanging out with a couple friends that they were smoking weed. I was clam baked in the fucking kitchen. Well, all right. Then I'd be like, "Can I search your shit?" If they're like, "No." All right. Have a good day. Drive safe. If they're like, "Yeah."
But how many officers
I
do you
get to
think would
search his shit.
truly do that if they smelt weed?
Huh?
They would be trying to get this fool. They'd be taking him down to the police station, blood
illegal.
testing and shit, like ruining this fool's day.
Weed isn't illegal.
Because you
So they're not
couldn't
gonna
take
do that.
his word that when he told you no.
They're not going to do that.
Oh, dude.
What?
If you got pulled over and you smell like weed, what do you think the cops are going to do to you?
You're gonna get a fucking DWA.
Yeah. They're going to try to pull you down to the police station.
And I know
all
this for a
shit.
fact.
He smelled like weed. They're gonna do it, and yeah, he could comply and just do it all because he doesn't smoke. So when he does it, it'll be proof.
Shit, dude. Like I don't know what to tell you guys.
But
like,
you're making him prove his shit. You're making him prove his
That's
word.
arguing with
there's a
Joey
way
right there.
that it is, and there's a way that it's not. And
What
like I
Joey's
said,
trying to
the
say
beauty is you can take it to court.
Is you ain't.
If you don't like it, take it
I don't know,
to court.
because like that's what I'm saying. Like
That's the
smell
beauty.
of weed. That's what I'm saying. But just that. But I'm telling you, most officers would be like I said. They put him through, even if he told you, like, "No, sir."
Most officers are going to be like,
I guarantee you, they're gonna do everything.
you guys
they
are
can.
pigeonholing all these motherfuckers, and it's not. I guarantee. I bet money says you can come to the
Justice
class.
in the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. Like if he tells you no, sir, and he doesn't have the obvious signs of super intoxication or some shit, like you said, like, oh, if he's like, oh, well, yeah, you recorded, but like that's proof in court. Like, look at this motherfucker.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
if he just
do you really
smells
think
like
a cop-
it and he's perfectly fine, and he goes, no, sir, I'm good.
I don't
These
know.
fools would. I guarantee they'd put
I
him through
can't
all that.
imagine
They'd
like,
put him through all that,
a
right?
cop being like, well, because that cop has to go to fucking
What would
court.
do you think they would put you
He
through all
has
that?
to write a report.
You think they would
Me?
try to do a roadside test? Say, sir, we need you to come down to the station to do a blood test to prove.
Maybe they
Why
would
do
do
you
that,
gotta go
but-
do that to prove? You're like, sir, I gotta go. I'm trying to
Yeah,
meet my wife right now. Like,
I think what he said. I think it just depends on the. I've literally had those interactions with police.
Most
I've
cops are gonna
had
be
one
like-
and I've had the other. It depends on the police officer.
If you
Like
got a
some police
If you got
officers-
a super dick cop,
Yeah,
yeah,
some
he's gonna
cops are
do-
dicks, and then other ones are reasonable.
yeah, they're reasonable.
But that's where again what I said, man. That's where it depends. Like if you have an unreasonable cop,
he's gonna be a cocksucker.
that's when
Or
that's when
she.
it's like I hate to say it, and it's putting a lot more responsibility on people. But that's when it's your responsibility to make sure that you correct that guy.
You know, there's a name for that.
Get his badge number. Drag that fucker through the system.
This
If he was
fool
going to
will
do
learn.
it to you,
Yeah.
do it to him.
That's what I'm saying.
So hold on.
Why is his?
Hold on.
That's what.
Did you know there's a name for getting a ticket from a cop that's upset? Like they have a whole thing for it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called a POP ticket, pissed off police ticket. Like that's a dead ass thing. I'm not even joking.
Well, see, and if you get a POP ticket, you
that's
should
the shit.
100% fight that every single time.
You know what I'll do with that shit? I'll get out the car
That's-
before he left,
that's
and
the
I'll wipe
shit.
my ass with it and be like, fuck yeah.
That's the shit that is ruining society's relationship with police. Because believe it or not,
Trying to
Joey,
make too many
we're,
stunts
they're
and stuff
not
like
there
that, like-
to they're not supposed to be
Like-
there to hurt, or they're supposed to help you.
But the people have responsibilities too, because we're all, like I said, it's all. I thought we all.
We allowed it.
We're
to-
not allowed. We're
it-
not supposed
we-
to let them walk
we
all over us.
allow-
No, you're
We're
not.
not
that
allowed
shit.
because I'm not a cop. I'm not allowed. Like he said, you're
No,
not
no, no.
allowed to have the
No,
responsibility.
I'm saying that we as a society allowed police to become
Oh.
something that they shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
That's like when they come out there
police-
and they tell you, if they
Police
straight
are
up
the
tell
only
you,
ones who are paid to go stop crime.
yeah,
Who's running into a shooting? Are you running in there?
Hopefully, yeah.
Are
Hey,
you running in there?
if I'm in the vicinity and it needs,
I
and I'm
hope
there,
so.
but I'm not. You
But
know,
yes, I understand what you're saying.
Hold
yes.
up. Hold
yes,
up.
we get
hold
what
up.
you're saying. We get what you're saying.
Let me make a quick point real quick. Okay, old girl ran past the police and into that school with an active shooter to get her child.
Yep, she did.
So,
I read that.
All right.
The Uvalde shit
you're-
that is
okay,
the most extreme.
That's
I'm not
That's the
bringing up
most
any of that.
extreme
I'm not
example
bringing
of
up
incompetence that you could
I'm
possibly
not bringing
get.
up
Yeah.
anything else on that.
That's-
I was just saying. No,
that
he
was
just said
bad,
nobody's
bad,
going into the shooting. I'm just
well,
saying.
we get it, we
That's
get it.
not true.
But that's not the rule.
Old
that,
boy-
that whole thing was the exception.
Old
That's not the
boy
rule.
who did the thing was what a fucking.
okay. Do you guys think I'm like
Some?
wasting my time over here? Like
No,
that
Wasting
there's
your
no
time.
need
because I
for the
just
police?
asked you what you would do in that situation,
I would be running as fast as I could.
And you
to try
did.
to
I
save
haven't
a
even
child.
said shit,
That's what I would
so-
be
and
doing.
you did exactly what you were supposed to fucking
Can I
do.
smoke in here?
Because Justin told you, no, sir. And there was no obvious signs of intoxication, even though there was the smell of weed present and you were suspicious. But that's what I'm saying. Most motherfuckers would be pulling out
What-
the car.
what-
You even said, you sort of stepped out of your car like, sir, I need to go. If you pull me over
if
for
you-
running.
if you
Basically, what
saw-
Joey and what Marcus are saying is that you should be a fucking police officer, because then they know that there's somebody that gives a fuck, that will treat people the way that they're supposed to be treated and will do things the right way. You're not going to be out there trying to prove how fucking badass you are and that I'm the law. Fuck you. I'm going to
I
take
would
you to
never
jail.
do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a good thing that you're becoming a police officer.
That's why I want to be a police officer, because I think it's unfair.
But like Marcus
that
said,
the-
most
that-
motherfuckers would get a DWAI. They would go. They would get a ticket. Straight up, 99% of the time, because the smell of weed.
It's
And if,
true,
and if
though.
this dude decided to take all his rights and deny everything, they would still write him that ticket. They would still be in court. Oh, the weed was there. I
Well,
smelled it.
the smell of weed was why I got my first DUI.
Can I say
Actually,
this?
my second
And
one
then,
really,
like,
too,
I'm
but-
not gonna lie. I'm kind of like done talking about this shit, but
Remember, I haven't said shit really, so
which is kind of amazing, really.
Are we,
But
are we recording and shit?
yeah.
Oh, we could.
My
we'll only
thing
get
is-
13 minutes. We
is-
could start this shit over and stop this shit.
I want to help
Let's do like a 15.
like bridge the gap that there's a huge gap between police and society. Society doesn't trust police no more, which I can't blame them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't fucking trust police 100% of the time. Like, how can you trust somebody? They're human beings.
Yep.
You can't. It's impossible. But I would like to be, or at least try to be, a bridge, to be a bridge to this gap that is happening. And
It's not that
People-
you trust
people-
them, but you
people
give them
are-
the benefit of the doubt and the
peop-
respect
well-
that their word is just as good as your word.
that's what I'm trying to say is I want people to trust me. Like when I put that uniform on someday, whenever or however, or even if it ever happens, that they trust me to do what is right. That's what I think police are
that's
there
why-
for.
yeah,
They're supposed to do what is right. And maybe
Everybody that
sometimes
deals
it
with
hurts
this shit's
people's
supposed to do
feelings.
what's
Maybe
right.
sometimes, it might even hurt your own family's feelings. But you're there to do what is right and what is constitutional. And that's what we learn. Like
Every
we're
man
learning
is
that
equal,
shit.
right? Aren't that we're all
we're,
equal here?
We're all
Did you-
learning. Yeah.
Marcus, did
And
you hear
do
about
know
that fucking parade?
all of you are police too.
This?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If
We
you,
all
if you see something bad, you
responsibilities.
report it.
Oh.
You
They said by the
You
end
know
of
what I'm
that
saying?
shit,
You
there
have a
was
responsibility, too. It's not just
500,000 people
the police.
downtown
The police are the
Denver.
only ones that get paid.
500,000.
That's what. When I saw it first, they said 200,000, and I thought that was reasonable. But then
No.
I'd heard from 2 people today that there was 500,000 people
No way.
down there.
No way.
I can't say. I'm not gonna lie. I'm skeptical of 500,000. 200,000 I thought was fucking outrageous.
100,000
Yes,
people. Think
that's
of
what they
that.
said.
20-something hours.
Look it up, bros. I don't know,
Look at that video right there.
dude. If you look at
There's
that crowd,
no
it
way.
was fucking outrageous.
500,000.
Yes.
You should have went up there, man.
I don't know.
Well, this
No way.
expected at least 200,000.
Now that's what I saw. I saw that.
The
I saw the
estimated
200.
500,000. What the fuck? Holy
500.
shit, he's
See?
right. He's right.
It
dog.
ended up.
there's
See, that's at
no way.
500,000 ended up.
No way.
Yeah, look.
500,000 people?
Are you gonna tell Google that they're not right?
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Google will
Holy
be the first.
Dude,
Yeah,
they're
motherfucker
saying that
that
like,
tell
dude,
us
this
not
shit
right.
What did you
changed
guys-
the
what
way
did you
that
guys- did you
Colorado
watch
is
that shit?
perception of hockey.
It was the parade. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, you seen that the Avalanche won the Stanley Cup, right?
Yeah, no, that's
look at
where
this
we-
picture. Pull that picture.
I didn't even-
up.
I
Or,
didn't
let's
even
look
watch
at
it. I know it was
pictures
on a
so
Sunday
that we can
night.
kind of gauge.
They've put 2 dents in that
I
bitch
can't.
now.
That's
you see
fucking- That's not even Colorado.
That's St.
fucking
Louis.
St.
St.
Louis.
Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis isn't on Colorado's level.
So, the real question.
On a podcast, G?
Let's podcast.
Jill, you're really going to piss me off,
Should we
bro.
just like restart the new one and do like a?
Nah, he can either
15-minute
cut
one?
it or
Oh yeah.
just put it in. Fuck it.
Yeah, well, either way, it don't matter. We're fucking 20 minutes in. I don't want Justin to have any problems, so we'll do whatever we fucking need to.
You getting into debates over here, man. I fucking love Joe, dude. That's what's weird though is I've never been on the opposite side before.
I can tell you right now.
It's
Okay?
kind of cool. I like
If you'll
this shit.
shut up.
Fuck you,
Debating
guy.
with Joey is all about persistence. That's all it is. You're never going to win or lose the debate. You're just going to argue until either one of you gives
Well,
up. That's what
Joey-
it is.
argument.
No, no,
Most of
no,
the
hold
time,
on. Hold on.
He knows what he's talking about. So you have
But
to
did
you
not
have to
make
know what
sense?
you're
Did
talking
you,
about.
Did you not agree with, or who's the point? Did you agree with Jared more?
I agree with you more because I believe that cops are overran with fucking too much crazy shit in their heads. Like I watch way too much of it, but I also see good cops all the time.
Yeah.
My biggest issue is that I see our cops acting really shitty all the fucking time here, but that's why I didn't say anything. I don't really have
Well,
much to say
The
that
responsibility.
not going to be
thing,
said.
Well,
like you said,
can
Jay,
I-
at that moment in time, if he, you need to have your responsibility to make him understand, that your word is 50-50. And like I said, you'd be like, okay. But like I said, like, that's why Marcus agrees, because he knows that the smell alone shouldn't dictate if this man says no, sir. And there's no signs of, super intoxication and stuff, this and that.
So that, like I was trying to like,
Because he's not, but he
It's-
smells like it.
but how do I like?
And you pass the test. But most cops, like I said, 99
Most cops will.
fucking
Well,
are
I
like-
would think
they're going to
that-
drag him out.
they
What if
would
he
be
didn't want to
like,
get out of his car?
but
You know what I'm saying?
Isn't
Like,
smell?
did you want to get out of your car, Marcus?
Isn't
What?
Did
Smell,
you want to get out of your car?
No,
And you refused, right? And what happened?
I fucking always get in trouble, dog.
He got mad. So you're getting out of your car. Why, sir? I just told you I'm not high. Smells like weed.
Well,
no,
okay. So, does a murderer say that they murdered somebody?
Bros, we can be honest.
Do they?
You guys have already talked about this shit for fucking 2 hours at least, probably. So let's
Right.
fucking move on.
All right.
All right, fair enough.
Let's move on to the Colorado Avalanche and how fucking awesome that is.
I just got into hockey.
Nah,
So,
See, now
Marcus,
this is
I
abuse.
was
Don't even
playing.
invite me to
You
come
guys
watch
wanted
it
to-
with them.
You guys
so.
wanted to talk about abuse of power? That's fucking abuse of power.
right.
We got a fucking Red Wings fan in control of that
He's a
board
Wait,
over
wait,
there,
Red Wings
and he's
fan.
fucking hating.
That's abuse of power. I'm cutting all you off. So there is a very I can show you there is a very real thing that after every Avalanche Stanley Cup win,
My bad. Dude.
guess who's the next team to win the very next year?
Yeah,
if you say the Red Wings,
The Red Wings have
Historically,
won the
that-
Stanley Cup
Yes.
historically every single season directly after the Avs win. That is
Okay.
dead ass. I'm not joking.
that's fine. But do you actually think the Red Wings are going to win the Stanley Cup next year?
I don't. I honestly
There's
don't.
no fucking way.
Did you
But-
guys watch
Put a
that?
G
Well,
on it
that-
real quick.
that's not true.
Because if
There's a
if
way.
it's
If,
like
if they got a
if it's
chip
some
in a chair,
pattern,
they got
then
a
you
chance.
never know.
They got a
like-
chip in a chair. They got a chance.
Well,
But
I mean, Joey's right. You
these
never
fools
know.
aren't- They're not going to make it.
Joey's right. Let's be real. Joey is right. It is still sports.
If
There
the
is
Red
al-
Wings-
al-
I'll jerk
Jared,
you off.
Jared.
I'll jerk you off.
You're the only one who's
I
been
want
able
that.
to
will
I
make.
jerk
want
you
that.
off.
Okay, it's
Justin
being
and
recorded
Joey
right now.
Can watch.
It's being recorded. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah,
You have
You're
to pay me
cut off.
$10.
You
for
are
that.
going to be sad
You
as fuck.
understand? $10.
let everyone else make
Or
a
you
point.
get to see that.
Jared, you've been the only one to finish
the
your
bad
full
intro.
thought out. The only one. Let everybody else finish their full thought out.
Well, you didn't let me, so I'm not jerking
Yeah,
you off no more.
My
because
bad,
you
man.
cut everybody else off.
You ruined it, Marcus. You ruined it.
Now,
Could have gotten a hand job.
I
Mike.
don't
coulda.
think
For
the
free.
Red Wings will take it, but I hope they do. Of course, that's what I mean. There's not much else I can say about that, but I told him when I learned the same fact. I told him I was like, well, the problem is one, coaching is a big problem for us, but two is we are essentially just rebuilding right now, so I don't think the Wings will take it. That's just dead ass. But what I will say is the Avs definitely fucking deserve that win, though. They
Yeah.
deserve that shit.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, they destroyed him in that one
That was
game, like
exciting.
6-something, dude. Like,
That was
yeah.
exciting as
So-
fuck.
I've never I've had my favorite teams win before, but I never actually gave a shit.
Oh, you talking about the Avalanche?
Well, the Avalanche and the Cowboys. I've had both of those teams have
Oh.
won in my lifetime, but I never really gave a fuck because
Yeah.
when the Cowboys won, fucking it was like the beginning of time almost at this point. We fucking hadn't even, you know,
It's crazy.
we
Weren't
haven't
they-
even
weren't they the
we
first
haven't
to
even
have five?
fucking
Crazy.
evolved into complex creatures the last time these motherfuckers won the Super Bowl.
How?
So
But were they the first to 5, or was it the 49ers?
yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were.
They were.
I remember that fact actually
it's
myself.
crazy
Dude,
though how the
if you want to
Cowboys
know how
America's
much winning,
team,
consistent-
motherfucker.
Yes.
if you want to know how
Fucking
much
fuck
winning,
your
these
pussy
guys-
Jaguars.
these guys
We
are gay
murder
as shit.
Jaguars.
They're gonna touch peepees later.
and what's wrong with that?
How?
Oh, I don't know why I keep
Whoa,
going over there.
what are
Yeah,
you
no, I don't know why.
doing?
Because I just see
How-
an ashtray, dude, and I'm like,
How do the Cowboys consistently have good teams and just suck in the playoffs? The Jaguars have made think about that. The Jaguars have made it farther in the playoffs than the Cowboys have
Yeah.
in like 25 years.
Dude, if
That's
you want to
sad.
I saw this statistic. I think the Cowboys
doesn't matter. They have 5.
still have
Who gives a shit?
the best regular season win percentage in NFL history. Better than the Patriots.
What? No, you lying. You
Yeah,
gotta
the
be lying.
Patriots-
100% true.
Yet
Dude,
the Patriots have fucking
Because they were the
6
first
Super
to
Bowls.
5.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Dude, the Cowboys used to win so much. It's outrageous. Crazy how much they
How
used
the
to win.
fuck do these guys not have at least an NFC championship?
I don't know. Dude, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like being in we got like Stockholm syndrome as Cowboys fans. Like we're being held hostage and we're bought into this bullshit.
I always seen when I watch them play is that they would be the first 2 halves, boom, killing it. And I swear they always come back out and just die, dude. Like,
I don't get it.
it's like, what the fuck? I'm telling I don't know. That's just what I see when I watch them play.
You know why I like being a Jaguar fan?
There's no expectation
There is-
whatsoever.
Exactly. I know they're gonna suck balls.
Hell yeah, dude! I was gonna be a Jaguars fan this.
Score a
that
touchdown.
way, if
That's
the
all.
Jaguars-
Jared's built for
score a
loss. He's like,
touchdown.
that's just how I keep
If the
it in my
Jaguars
life.
win 2 games,
Score a touchdown.
I'm a Jaguars
if
fan.
the Jaguars win 2 games this year, you're on top of the world.
Marquistador, can you give me a beer, please?
Fucking kitty, man. Mark says she's been doing this shit all day. She's in my business.
Thank you, sir.
She's a good cat, man. I like this cat.
I'm gonna find a topic that Marcus is on my side. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah?
argue against you guys.
All right,
Let's
the
do it.
Jaguars and the Cowboys. Who's better?
Yeah, that was.
I mean, that's fucking retarded, but
Jaguars and the Cowboys. Who's better? The Red Wings. Okay, next.
Stupid.
What are we gonna argue about then, Jared? What are we on the same side for?
All right, let's find this. Let's find out what we're gonna be right about, and you guys are gonna be wrong about.
I'm with that.
I mean, part of the problem is that Justin's the younger one of the twin on that end, and the biggest problem is that I'm obviously the most sexy of all of us. So Jared's already got a leg up in this argument with me. It's just a matter of what we're gonna argue about. What are we gonna argue
like
about?
I said, I didn't say I would jerk you off for no reason. You know, you're a sexy guy.
I'll argue that Jared's hand jobs.
Damn,
are
what are you
way
gonna do
better
for
than
me then,
Joey's.
man?
Pound them balls, bro.
Joey's hand jobs are nothing compared to Jared's. They're shit. Quit pounding the table.
Well, that's how I'm gonna jerk both
Yeah,
of you
but
off.
you're fucking getting it on the goddamn podcast.
Well, they have to know.
You guys are already knowing you're getting vicious hand jobs when Jared has to
Vicious.
fish them out.
Right? He's over
Those
here.
motherfucking police.
Goddamn, stop. For real.
What is it?
All right, Marcus. So what are we gonna argue about?
Oh, well, we're going to argue about you pounding on the table. Stop pounding on the
Let
table.
me see that
Well-
ashtray. I don't like this.
You're supposed to be on my squad, bro. Not.
Okay, well, stop pounding on the table. All right. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what we could argue about.
I don't know.
You guys are the ones that want to argue.
Have them come up with a topic,
What do you?
and we'll go against it.
I just didn't want to hit that shit over. 'Cause I'm probably
Yeah,
hit it over.
come up with a topic and we'll argue it. There you go. Jared told me to tell you to come up with the topic. I don't know why we did it that way, but that's how we did this.
Justin's pretty good at this. Let's see.
Is
Coming
he?
up with a topic to argue over?
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know.
That's what Jared wants to do when he gets drunk. He wants to argue.
What if me and Jared disagreed with?
I don't want to argue.
I got to figure out first what we would disagree with.
Oh, I mean, okay, wait, but I had a really weird question. And I wanted to ask you because I saw this. All right. So, we've been doing the questions every week anyways, but it is specifically for you two. And I guess Joey can get in on this one too. So, have you ever thought, and is it maybe scary to think that at some point in time when you were babies, that maybe your parents got your identities mixed up? And you are not who you were originally at birth? Like, has that ever gone through your mind?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Joey?
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Did you hear the question?
No, you have to repeat it.
Okay. Have you ever, like, at some point in time thought maybe your parents got your identities mixed up as babies and you guys aren't who you were supposed to be originally?
Maybe because we were identical.
Yeah, but
Like sometimes I look at the picture, I'm like, "You sure that's me?" Like
That's what I'm saying, dude. There's pictures where I'm like, I don't know who the fuck.
it could. Be.
I don't know who the fuck.
And
that
then
is.
eventually, but no, there's like certain things like that's what I'm saying. Like I had a bump on my left ear, he had one on his right ear, so I think that's pretty much the tell sign.
Were you? Well, no, because you both are right.
Because we were identical, so this is probably the best case to put that to. Because you guys are like me, like I said, you're mirror.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're married.
So there's obvious.
But not when you're a baby, really.
No, because they're mirror because they do have different. You don't look at it like they look.
Yeah,
But
but
the-
we're talking babies. We're not talking about right now. We're talking about your
Oh, okay,
parents
I guess.
fucking
Yeah, no,
mixing
wait.
your identity up when you are babies.
But there
in
could be a- so,
diapers.
like, Vince-
Here's my
I don't-
question:
I don't know.
or if when did they just commit? Like, how did they know?
right?
You know what I mean? Like,
that very
all
well,
right.
that could
So
have been
This motherfucker.
The evil nurses in there are
this
switching toe
motherfucker is
tags and
Jared,
shit. They're
Yeah.
like,
and we're just going with it.
could have been like 3 months
Who
in.
knows?
Like, we were just swapping names for
But how
3
did they
months, and
know?
then they got to the point where you can then tell, okay, this is one and this is the other. We're not fucking it up anymore.
So
that one's Jared.
Wait.
That
Did
one's
your-
Justin.
Did your parents dress you in colors?
I remember them dressing
We always
together
dressed
more
in the
than
same
you two.
colors, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is this guy and this is this guy.
No,
He's-
they put us
this
in the
guy wears
identical.
this.
No, they
color.
always
This
wear
guy
the
wears
same
that.
shit. No, I remember them wearing the same shit.
No,
a
I'm
lot.
talking about like
Yeah, but he
babies.
just. Oh, I don't know.
Because me
I
and
mean,
like
Well,
Justin,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I got.
did you wear blue? We were Crips and Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
He wore blue, I wore red. or
Fucking
Justin's
he wore
Crip Walker.
red
So-
and I wore blue.
So if there was a way to find out for sure, like if there was like just some sort of random test, I don't know what it would be.
Well, isn't it just a tag?
Hold on. Let's just say there's some
Like,
sort
I
of
think that'd
random
be better.
test they can show and prove like Jared is the older one.
4
Would
minutes,
you
baby.
do
Well,
that?
don't they take your
I
footprint? Is a
was
footprint the same? Like, or
pimping for
your
4 minutes before Justin came
I
out
mean,
there.
well, what does that have to do with proving?
4
I
minutes.
don't know.
because isn't the pattern should be different?
I
Like,
have
just
no
like a
idea to
fingerprint,
be
maybe?
honest. I think it would be the same.
But if in the end, wouldn't that be the obvious thing to do? Is a fingerprint? Because everyone, even identical twins, have different fingerprints.
Well, yeah, but it would have to be feet prints because I don't know. Don't they put your birth time on your? So your birth certificate has your feet on there
Yeah.
with your time of birth. So yeah, they could probably.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like
yeah,
Vincent was
okay.
heavier, he came out, so his foot might
yeah,
have been a
because
little
aren't your
bit bigger.
fingers are like too all. What do you call it? From
That's
eating
crazy.
pussy
Wrinkly.
juice all the time,
Wrinkly,
right?
And they're not
even
fingerprint
know.
infants. You're not going through this as a brand new baby. They're just fucking putting your.
I don't know, man. We're brown. My kid comes out on parole. You know what I mean?
That's what they do to Brad.
Oh my
officer's waiting, she's like,
that kid came out with a fucking
They're gonna-
ankle bracelet.
We're gonna
She's like, I gotta be first to
you
see them.
guys
I-
are always
listen,
crying
we're
about
gonna nip it
being
in the butt.
brown and shit. They're not strict enough on you motherfuckers. Like they should be way more strict.
Jared's gay. So
I hurt Marcus's feelings. You see that?
No, it was.
Did you
just-
see it in his face?
It was just pretty gay.
It hurt.
But
Hurt his feelings. Deep, 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 deep.
Cut him deep.
I saw that question though. I saw that
Scar never
question.
will be
Scarred him.
healed.
I saw that question.
He's not gonna ever be the same.
And I was like, I gotta ask, because that is a crazy ass question. Like that's like a, like, could you imagine if they legitimately did get your shit fucked up though?
It's happened.
Well,
it's had to have
some
happened,
like
dude.
movie.
You think
We've
so?
probably seen some
Yes.
movie. And we're
I
like,
guarantee
"Oh,
you, there's
yeah,
been
it'd
like
be
a
fine."
time where, especially when we like, long time ago, where the nurses or somebody was taking care of the babies, fucking picked them up and swapped them, put them back down, and which doesn't fucking matter. I mean, my name has been Justin as long as I can remember. So even if I was
It
born
is
Jared,
crazy, though.
if I was supposed to be named Jared,
Wouldn't that be fucking weird?
it is what it is.
That would be fucking weird. What if your name was Jared?
See, that's what I'm looking for.
But do you
right
think
there.
that would
That's
make
crazy.
a difference of who he became?
No.
No, it wouldn't make a
no.
difference.
Okay, well, so that's what I'm saying.
I don't think. it
No,
would make
it's not even
But
about
it,
that.
It would be weird though that if my name was Justin Michael
But we would never know
and
it'd
his
be the
was
difference.
Jared Edward. That'd be fucking.
But if there
weird.
was some weird test and you did
I'm on
find
Marcus's
out,
side. We found it, Marcus. Let's be
well,
on
no,
the same
I'm just
side.
trying
bro.
to say,
Let's
like,
be on the same side.
I don't have a twin, so I don't know what this shit's like. You know
You're
what I
a
mean?
fucking loser, bro.
Right?
I'm gonna fucking shine my laser right in your stupid eyeball, you big bitch. Did you ever think of that?
Marcus is mad because only G.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking what's up now?
Are you gonna back me up, bro? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he's a.
Can't believe
Nah.
this guy.
Nah, don't you come over here talking shit to the motherfucker that owns the board right now, right?
Can I get that shit, please? Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know what we could argue about that we would agree on. and they
Well, I
would
was
agree
on
on.
I'm
your
trying to
team
think of
until you
something,
cut me
man. I'm
off.
just
Fuck
trying to
you.
think something back in the day or something that I feel like.
Anal sex is better with Asian bitches.
Does anybody actually have experience in that?
No.
Me neither.
Fuck.
How
so,
about
we're-
you?
so then that means we're going to Japan soon.
Dude, I would love
Yeah,
to
dude.
do that.
Japanese
Straight
bitches
up.
love white dudes. I don't know.
I
I've
want to
never
learn how to
seen.
speak.
You ever
Japanese.
seen? Well, maybe they would be
I'll
in a
shave my
Mexico.
face.
Hold on.
I'll shave my face
Hold
and
on.
sit in the winter so I turn around.
Have you seen?
You guys
I'm
are
like
real
this.
close to being white people.
Have you seen
You guys
that?
are like
Hold on. Hold on.
3 suntans away from being fucking
swear.
white people.
In California, I was a white person.
Have you seen this Chicano culture in Japan?
Oh yeah.
There's
I
a-
thought I told you
Yes,
about
I
that,
have
didn't I?
seen
Yeah, I mean, you might have.
That's
but-
cultural appropriation.
These
at its
motherfuckers
right.
are moving out
finest.
here to LA and shit.
Sinner motherfuckers, bro. These
But dude,
sinners.
So they might be into us. Actually, they might be into us.
You just got to be like, oh, dole.
Alrighty.
Yeah, how do you say Spanish words with a Japanese accent, right? Oh, orale.
There you go,
You disrespected my family.
Oh shit, racist.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
and they look like them too, dude. Like because they
Well, the
they shave
chicks
their
do.
heads, dude, and if they're tan, like
I think the
he
chicks
legit
do.
looks like a fucking man.
Okay,
the
so
dudes though.
Well, I guess the eyes could be the tell.
you ever
of
watched
course, but-
like Japanese porno?
Duh, what the fuck?
It's all blurred out, so it's PG, right?
That was the dumbest question I ever heard in my
But-
no.
You ever notice that the dudes are way darker than the chicks are?
The Japanese?
Yeah. The chicks
No.
are way lighter skinned than the dudes are.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because they
Why is that?
because there's a whole beauty thing about having light skin in Japan. Like they believe white skin is beautiful.
Like that. Yeah. What's
So
that
they
shit
want they
called?
call it
Why?
porcelain. They want that porcelain look. It's just their beauty standard.
Like that's
out
why
there.
they squash their feet to get small feet. And
That's
stuff, 'cause
China.
Is that China?
That's
I
China.
thought that was Japan.
No, that's China.
It might be
But-
Japan, bro.
Japan.
Yeah, I think it was
no, but
Japan.
Japan. No, that's China. I can look it up right
Let's
now
look
because
it
it's called Chinese foot bounding. All right,
Is
but
See if the Japanese do it, because I swear I feel like that's my
I'm kind of on
knowledge,
your
dude.
side,
Yeah.
bro. I think Japanese do that shit.
no, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Maybe they do it too.
Nobody wants to bang a chick with big feet.
Right?
But-
Yeah, that they thought in their culture like that was
Yeah.
they needed to.
Is that Japan?
Yeah, they do too. I guess.
Yeah.
But
I
dude,
didn't-
like, would you want that shit?
but no, dude. Like
that's a fucked
so
up foot, right?
in Japan,
How is
one
that
of
sexy?
in
Sorry.
Japan, one of the biggest industries is skin bleaching because these women believe that the porcelain skin look is the height of beauty when it comes to the color of their skin. So they legitimately get like bleach and they take pills and they use creams and all that shit to
That-
become whiter.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm white, so I'm all about getting white. But that's sad that you have to do shit like that.
Dude, it's I'm not
be
even
be
kidding.
Japanese, be fucking dark, or
Do you wanna
whatever
go
the
to
fuck you're
Japan?
supposed to be. Like,
We need to go to Japan, man.
I want to go
Not
to
only
Japan.
Yeah,
real
look,
bad.
dude,
just to
look.
sit there and see,
Real bad.
But
Look,
like they have a
this
whole
is
bunch
says
of tight
Korea,
shit.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
This one says Korea, but yeah, that's what it is, dog. Like they want that's why geishas are pure white.
Yeah, that's
Their
what-
makeup.
That's
They-
what I was
they
trying to
believe-
remember that word.
They
Well,
love that
okay,
white
so
look.
is there a belief system behind that? Not just they want to be like white people, because I know for a fact that's not
I mean, I don't.
why they do that.
I don't
'Cause they've been
know.
doing that shit before they even knew that
I
white
think it's
people
just a
existed.
cultural thing. Like it's got to be just a
Exactly.
cultural thing. Hold on.
That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on. It's got to be well. Yeah, that's what I was saying from the beginning. What the fuck? But what I'm saying is like, you know, us in America. Let's just use these as examples. I don't know if they're for real or not. But like us in America, let's just say we love big asses here. We are fans of big, fucking juicy booties.
Bro, I make the
I was a
argument that
titty man
Americans
first,
are a
but,
fan of dark skin.
Yeah,
darker
well, yeah,
skin.
yeah, definitely. Okay, but,
Like, if you put a white lady next to anybody
But-
with darker skin,
but the porcelain skin though,
automatically that
But-
darker person is more attractive.
I don't know. Not always because
Well,
there
I mean,
are
everybody. There's different people, but
I think it's funny
that
'cause you
women with
see-
darker skin
no, what
are
I'm
more
trying-
attractive
you see
than
the
women
brown
with
girls
lighter
with
skin.
the white guy.
For the
you see
people
a white guy with
listening
the-
in, Marcus
That's how I
likes.
see it. I don't know
white
if that's how you see it out there.
girls.
What?
He's
Like,
married to one.
There's a Mexican girl, like
Oh, and
with
he's
the
a-
white guy.
he's a
'cause like you
Mexican,
said, the
just
white girls
to let
like
all
the
you
white
know.
guy, or they like the white guys. But then I love white girls, bro.
And Joey
Like,
likes.
really?
I love. Don't
white
you love
girls?
white girls?
Like
I-
pasty white girls.
That's why I like Japanese girls, bro.
Well, but there's me. I find
got
the more
dark-
attractive Japanese women to me are the darker skinned ones. The
This
ones
is
with the
funny.
darker skin.
This is
Well,
funny,
no, like not when they're
because-
painting their face like so fucking
No,
white.
like I mean, but
So
you-
wait,
so
wait,
you're
wait,
more
wait.
attracted to lighter skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm more attracted to darker skin.
Me too. Which is funny because it's two white people talking to two brown people.
and that's what I'm saying.
And
Usually it's a brown girl, white guy,
we-
a white guy,
we
or
like-
a brown guy with a white girl. Like,
That-
don't you see
that's-
the white girls be all with
That's
the
funny. That is funny. That's crazy.
I don't know. That's just how I see it out in the world. Like when I'm looking and I'm observing.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just-
yeah,
When
yeah.
I watch
I mean,
Pitbull-
Is Marcus not a
I
brown
like white
guy
girls too,
with
but
a white girl?
Yeah.
Was I not a brown guy
he's
with
brown.
a white girl?
that's what I'm saying.
Do you guys,
taking all our white women.
you whiteies want fucking brown girls? You guys think that Latinos? You deal with those crazy
Dude,
bitches.
Dude, I'll take a Latino in a second, bro.
Bro, I love. I don't even like Pitbull's music,
You
but I
wouldn't
like
even-
watching his music videos.
Oh yeah. Hey, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah,
I like
Fucking-
I like
I have a certain thing, but
I like I
Let's
like
face it, if
Latino.
she's-
I like Latino chicks and I like Asian chicks.
I like
Everybody likes
all
white
chicks.
girls.
I like all of them,
but Latino.
I feel like
and
that's just because
Asians,
we
bro,
grew up
like,
here in
I
America,
fucking-
and that's
oh,
usually
man.
what was on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, They always had that blonde, fine ass white.
I
bitch.
like
Oh,
women.
yeah.
Like my ideal
I don't know,
woman
like
has dark
Latino
hair,
chicks
dark eyes, and dark
and
skin.
Asian chicks, bro. Like, yeah.
So you guys like you probably like you guys. I would think you like more like Filipino chicks then and shit.
I
That
mean,
are darker.
there's some Filipino women
It's
that
like
are
the
dope.
best of both worlds.
Well, that would be him.
Well, where they at? Look up Filipino chicks.
If I was
let's
in
see
Nah,
what
hold
happens.
on.
Because
Look.
you're sitting here in it. He was asking it to a like kind of like a skin tone color, right? Deal.
Yeah, like me, like.
So,
not
but
saying I wanna
Jared
help you,
likes
but, like, this
Japanese girls.
I like their eyes.
But most of the Japanese girls try to be like pale, like you said. 'Cause that's what they're trying to do. That's what they think. You know, small feet.
Well,
Look,
I mean, come on, man.
which one
Everybody
of the-
fucking thinks he's fine, dude? That's
these are two of the most beautiful women in the world right now: Christina Hendricks and Jennifer Lopez.
I don't know. I mean, they're
Nah,
both
not in
hot.
my-
Like,
not in my
a hot
opinion.
chick's a
Fuck
hot
that.
chick. Like, but
yeah.
on a grand scale, like, put on a Pitbull video real quick. Let's watch that.
No, we're gonna get copyright stricken.
Not for them to listen to. I just want to watch one. Shit.
Oh my fucking!
He said it earlier. He's like, put that shit on now.
Put it on.
Can't even get a word in here.
That's funny.
Well, speak up.
Hey, you
fools.
got the
Speak
board,
up
man.
so
You
I
got the
can
board. That's your job, motherfucker.
You know what I mean?
It's our job.
I got the board. Remember? Yeah. All of a sudden, you don't
See,
want it.
oh, like
Yeah,
abuse of
all of a
power,
sudden.
fucking abuse of
This guy
power.
is a
Give him the
tyrant.
board,
Oh,
bro.
my
You gotta
goodness.
give
We
him
have
the
a
board.
tyrant.
And look at how
Fucking-
everybody is talking over each other
We're
at
gonna have
once.
to jump his ass on the way to the bathroom. When he's
Yeah, get him.
Yeah.
just be.
Everybody's talking over each other.
I'll do arrest control
Hey.
here pretty soon, and I'll let you know, dude.
Pick a side. Pick a side.
Pick a side. Pick a side.
Fucking guys, I swear we're over here watching a fucking
Damn.
Pitbull video.
Yeah, bro, look at all the chicks. Like, look at these women in his videos. Outrageous.
This bitch thinks that she can walk up on me.
We got our prerequisite Jilly Bean interruption.
She's actually licking my face, dude.
Yeah. I told you to
Yeah,
do
look
that
at
so
her.
many times. All you got to do is put your forehead down. She'll lick your forehead.
Man, I like kitties.
Y'all
man.
walk going to Justice House. He's all just sitting there in silence watching this shit.
You got a microphone, Joey. Use it.
Well, someone hit it.
Anyway,
Yeah, where we were talking
Aw,
about.
dude,
yeah,
I
that
seen this.
Cale Ocho video.
Oh, dude. At the park, I seen this.
It's funny, dude. She straight up lick your
Ridiculous.
Forehead.
Cuban girl, dude.
Justin.
Yeah.
Put your
I
head
swear
down.
they just must have
See
got
if,
over her, dude.
see
Like,
if
I
she
swear.
licks your forehead, Justin.
But she was
Take your hat
freaking
off.
dope, dude. Oh, yeah, this one. Is this the same
Man.
one? Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Hold
I
on.
don't care what it is, really. I don't like Pitbull.
I
But
do. I like his videos.
Damn, bro. Like, can you imagine banging a chick that hot? Oh,
I mean-
man.
I've been.
I would make this video,
Definitely.
and it almost looked like he had a wet spot right here. I would have that wet spot.
I would say, you remember that
I'd
girl,
be-
Julia?
My nuts would be half the size they are right now.
You remember that girl, Julia
Justin's
from
a
Bijou?
thirsty
They'd be
motherfucker,
drained out.
Ah.
I'm just joking. It's a
He
joke.
just nuts all over himself,
Bijou.
just looking at him.
I'm like, not today, ladies.
That alternative high school?
That's what you'd say.
Oh, yeah,
Not
okay.
today. Oh, you are married.
That's
You
the chick that went snowboarding with
another-
us.
got another kid on the way.
Yeah, I have a wife.
No?
No.
Oh, who's the chick that went snowboarding with us then?
I don't remember her name, to be honest, but she was cool as fuck. She was hot, too.
Oh.
The girl, Julia, she went to school with us. I would say she was as hot as one of these bitches. And she had, dude, her tits.
Who? Who the fuck are you talking about?
It was at-
I know you can't. No, I'm just.
I don't
He
think we
get
went
one
to.
of these
You guys
chicks?
talking
No
about who we
way.
went to school
Yeah.
with somebody that was as hot as these chicks?
It was me and Joey did at one of the alternative high schools that we went at.
I can't
okay.
remember. I can't
All right,
remember
so
'cause
I'm
I
gonna
think
say-
I thought you
Yeah,
guys were talking
someone-
about Wasson. I was
Yeah.
like, no way, dude. There wasn't a chick
I don't
at
think-
Wasson that was as hot as some of these chicks.
You don't think
pretty close?
Jessica
pretty close.
Roybal?
You only said to say her name, but
Don't.
Sorry.
God damn it, Jared.
Sorry. But
she was close. There's
You
a
don't-
few
you
chicks
don't
that were
think-
close.
You have to just.
there was a couple chicks. Like,
Yeah. I'm going to have to.
you would have to.
You said her last name.
It's not like somebody gonna hunt her down and cut her face off.
No, but
She's
never
never
gonna
know
listen
these
to this.
days.
She's never gonna
motherfucker.
listen to this
what
shit.
happens if for some go ahead? What happens if for some reason we fucking blow up down the road?
She can sue us, and we'll give her a bunch of money.
So we
She'll
don't
be
need
happy.
that. No.
I wouldn't mind giving her some money if she wanted it. Fuck it. Here you go.
No.
I'll give her some money and a tip.
No. We're not doing that.
No.
Just the
It's gotta
tip,
get
that's it.
covered.
She's got like a husband, bro.
You motherfuckers were the ones who were worried about using the Aqua Teen Hunger Force shield
Oh
yesterday.
my.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not me.
You
This
both were
motherfucker
worried
right here.
about
Like,
it.
what are you talking about? I didn't say shit.
Fuck yeah, you did.
What did I say?
Oh yeah, we don't want to get sued. That'd be bad.
Go ahead, sue us. We ain't got shit.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, what are you gonna sue
If
us
I'm-
for?
We need to
gonna-
put this
if
into
I'm
an
gonna-
LLC real quick. Corporation.
Here,
we
I
got it.
got
We
a
can't.
lighter. It's
If
blue.
I'm gonna
Before they
get
take
sued-
Marcus's
Here,
personal
take
records
this
and
shit.
If I'm gonna get sued, I'd rather get sued by somebody that I know.
Oh God,
That gets your name
whatever.
out there. Get our name out
Hell
there.
yeah.
We got sued by people
Go
who
ahead.
actually made it.
Just start
That means they're
calling her a
listening to our
fucking
podcast.
dirty
They're
whore and everything.
actually
Go ahead.
giving a
No, we're
shit
not
about
saying
what
that.
we're
Do
doing.
it. Just
Nobody's
do
saying
it.
that.
Look, that's all we gotta do.
Oh yeah, that's tight. Let's do that.
We don't even need this. We just need this.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel
not,
me?
That's
Yeah.
not copyright. No.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
so that'd be
fucking
dope,
way.
man. You have Trace in the red, and then Dummies obviously in the fucking.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
tight. Yeah,
I
like
think that we should take a picture.
For dicks.
it. There you go.
Fuck yes, dude. Justin's in. I'm in.
You guys haven't
We
been sending
should
dick
take a
pics?
picture.
Right?
Send it to
We
the
haven't
dude.
taken family dick pictures yet. What the fuck?
Listen.
Okay.
Nobody likes Marcus, but we should take a picture, send it to him, and have him make us into anime characters.
You've said this, I think, in every podcast since we've gotten that logo done.
Yet we haven't done it. Isn't that
You gonna
crazy?
pay for it?
I'll pay for it.
Okay, I'll hit somebody up to do it and have it done, but you're paying for it then because
I don't
that's the
give a
reason
fuck.
it hasn't been done. Because
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not paying
I
for
will
it
pay
yet.
for that shit, dude.
Okay.
I actually
Straight
do.
up.
Along those lines, though, I
Joey,
actually
get
think
in
that
there
would be
too.
cool.
We already
not
said it
anime,
would be
not
cool.
anime, not anime.
No, I was getting on there.
I
I
think
was
it'd be
looking at some
tight
dudes.
to
Wouldn't that be
send him
tight?
our pictures and have him do us like characters, like actually draw
That's what
our
I'm
cartoon
saying.
character, not like
even
anime.
if it's like a Family Guy character, or
that would be tight.
I'll
pay for
I'm gonna
that.
send him for American Dad. I want to be.
it
I'll
would
pay
be
that.
it would be
The lines on
cool
American.
to see how somebody could interpret us.
Fuck Family Guy.
Well, fuck, we could
Through-
send it
I'm
into
like
some
a
guy who does the
martinez.
caricatures.
You know
What is
what
it
I'm
called? Caricatures? Is that where they
Character.
fucking draw you?
Character.
You know what I'm talking about? That would be cool too. We could
Caricature.
get somebody write a caricature, draw a caricature.
Characters.
Family
How
Guy
the
or American
fuck?
Dad?
I don't know, man. I
Caricature.
haven't watched a lot of
Caricatures?
fucking
Yes,
American
caricature.
Dad.
Caricatures.
Oh, okay.
He always talks about American Dad, but I always
I already-
watch.
I already
I
know
always
what he
watch
got.
Family
American
Guy.
Dad is the shit.
So we got to change it up. It's got to be me and Marcus against you guys, because I would prefer Family Guy over American Dad.
I can tell you.
that's just-
Family
is it
Guy
because you didn't
over
watch-
American Dad.
I mean, I haven't watched a whole lot of American Dad.
Dude, American Dad is
you're
by
a
far
piece of shit, Justin.
right.
I
Did
mean,
you know
I guess
that?
I am. Fuck you guys.
You're a piece of shit.
Don't worry, we'll get him too on the way out.
I can't even believe this guy. I can't believe I'm related to this.
Bro, I watch.
Not even related.
I
I'm
watch
like
Bob's Burgers. That's what I watch.
Bob's Burgers is
And
the
I'm waiting
shit.
until it comes out on HBO Max so I can watch the movie.
Nice. Yeah, I forget they made a movie. Of that shit. Do you guys know they made a new Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't watched
Did
it
they?
yet.
Where's it at? Or what's
It's on Paramount.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Paramount.
Yeah, it's they got
They got
is it a
Halo
movie
on
or
there.
is
Have
it
you
a
guys
show?
watched Halo yet? I watched like the
Yeah.
first
They
two
got Sonic
episodes.
too.
I
Yeah,
haven't.
they have Sonic. I haven't watched.
What is
any of
that
the
on?
Sonic. What, Halo?
Yeah.
It's on Paramount.
Is it?
Yeah,
Quit bullshit.
I'm not bullshitting.
Beavis and Butthead.
I'll probably watch that.
There's some good shit on Paramount. Be surprised.
That's how you watch it all in like a day, and then you'll just. pay
I
for it.
I judge
No.
streaming services based off what anime do they have? Do they have good anime or not?
You fucking weeb.
Netflix has good anime,
What do you base a
Weeb.
good streaming
Sorry.
service off of?
but
They do,
Netflix
they
does
do.
have good anime. I don't
So
give a
he
fuck what
bases it
anybody
off of anime. What do you base it off of,
says.
Mark?
I love anime.
I
If you
go.
don't love anime, you suck balls.
You
And
done?
Marcus is looking at me.
Yeah.
Mark is trying to answer the question.
That's the picture you could buy him sucking
He
your
don't like
balls in
anime.
anime.
I'm sorry. Go.
Marcus has the floor.
I base it off.
What do you base it off of?
Jesus fucking tits, bro.
Now I'm fucking with you. Sorry. All right, for real. Go.
I base it off of what I have that I can watch consistently. So like right now it's Hulu because it has the most shows that I'm consistently watching.
Okay,
Which is
so like series, like it's series that you like, something that you
Yeah, I
can
guess it
extend
is.
your
Well,
watching experience with,
I'd
but
go on Hulu
they're
too,
good quality shows.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I guess it is because like Hulu, the reason I'm watching that
Did
mostly
you turn
is
me back on?
it's got
Turn me back on.
fucking It's Always Sunny, Family Guy, American Dad, Preacher. I've been watching all of that shit. You're on.
Oh, I am. Oh, okay. There we go.
So
You better beat this fool. You're the first line of tyranny, motherfucker.
The first line of defense.
So,
against
yeah.
this tyrannical man called Marcus.
because part of my problem with Paramount is that, like, I feel like there's not enough that I want to watch. You know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, I haven't watched through it all. What about you? What is it like? How do you judge a streaming
Well,
service?
I'm just with him on Hulu because they have American Dad on there.
That's pretty much American
but that's
Dad.
the only
They got
thing.
they got
They
Fu-
got-
no
they
they
got
got
Bob's-
Futurama.
They got Bob's Burgers on there too.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what
And same with
I
Futurama.
watch Bob's Burgers every single day, and
I
I,
go to
watch it on
sleep.
Hulu.
Yeah.
I go to sleep.
That's what I do. I put it on to go to sleep, so I
Yeah.
can.
But I'll agree with him because that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some shit I get, and
actually-
there's literally like only but a few things I'm literally want to watch, and then I'm.
I don't
just
know,
sitting
man.
there.
I kind of do it off of original content. Like
I mean, then
whatever
that's gotta
show,
be
like what
Netflix
shows are
then,
you
right?
putting out? Well, not necessarily. Netflix is good, but man, freaking Prime has put out some real good shit.
I mean, there's no joke
Hulu
there.
in that aspect is the weakest.
Well, no,
they
I
all got
haven't
some
seen
good
Hulu
stuff.
puts out fucking garbage for fucking original content.
They do. Yeah, I have to agree with that 100%.
But like you
But
look at like Netflix, they put out so much. They're like a quantity almost over quality type of thing. They put out so much shit, but every once in a while, man, they put out some really good shit.
I mean,
Question though, do you actually watch that shit? Because I don't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean-
I literally watch a few things and then like I'm done.
That's kind of how I pick what I'm watching at the time. Like what streaming service I watch right at that time is whatever has the best shit out right now. So like
for the
fucking
original content.
so like right now I'm watching a lot of fucking Netflix because they have the Stranger Things, which I like. I like that show a lot. So I've been watching a lot of that. But I've also been watching a lot of Prime because they have The Boys. So I've been watching a lot of that.
yeah.
When
I
I'm
get
in
it,
between like
exactly.
those kinds of shows, and I think every Hulu is like Nintendo almost, in my opinion. Like they're not like the best, but they're like the most consistent. Like they nailed what they needed to. Everybody watches Hulu because they have all of your shows that you're familiar with that you love, but their original content is fucking garbage.
So the question here that popped in my head is, the money you pay for that thing the whole year, do you feel like what they give you is worth it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like I said, I watch everything. I'm like, fuck.
Well, I mean, also like, do you pay for all of your
If
streaming
you-
services? 'Cause I don't.
Oh no, wow.
So
I
like
don't
when
have-
you
I don't
put
have
it
to
that
do
way, when you put it that way, Paramount to me is then definitely the weakest. Cause the only reason I've kept it around is for Jenny because she likes watching Frasier and shit that's on there.
The Office?
Frasier.
Office on Paramount? No, that's
No,
Peacock.
that's on Peacock. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
But Peacock is also a really weak one to me too.
Yeah.
Do you guys
like
pay
their
for all your
original
streaming
content.
services?
No.
No,
Who the fuck
Oh,
does?
but I do pay for Paramount and Peacock though. So
what was I gonna say, dude?
And how much do you watch that shit?
Paramount has some pretty good shit, dude. They got the
Well-
1880. Is it 1883?
Well, I guess
is that what
pay
it is?
for her if she watches it.
Where Paramount fucked up is they split into two different deals.
yeah, now they're like doing the
What
show,
kind of
right?
fucking crooked shit is that?
But
You didn't see the
you
COVID
have,
special,
you have
South Park?
Paramount, and then you have Paramount Plus or some shit like that. Where because they should be having fucking Yellowstone. Yellowstone is a dope ass show, but that's not even on Paramount. It's on fucking. Is that on Peacock?
I don't even know what that is, dude.
You don't know what Yellowstone is?
I never heard of it.
You need to fix yourself and go fucking watch that show.
I never heard of it, but
Although I don't know
like,
if you'd like that. It's basically like I'll give you the premise. It's a It's a ranch, like a ranch that like cattle ranch or whatever. But like so it's like a cattle ranch and the mafia mixed it together. It's
What
it's
is this?
badass. It's a great show.
What is it?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
But then they also had
What- and what
1883.
is it on
Well, see,
Hulu?
it's a Paramount show as far
Oh,
as I know,
Paramount,
but it's
right.
on. I think it's on Peacock, or it's on. Yeah, is it on Peacock? Fuck, I don't know.
Oh shit, they got like
I
that
don't know.
free view. You just gotta watch the
Peacock.
commercials.
Does anybody look at their dick and be like,
Shit like that. That's what I use.
I got a
Peacock.
Peacock?
I ain't paying these fools $1.
I ain't paying any Peacock $1.
Fuck that.
hey, wait.
Fuck that.
Want to ask before we continue? Do we want to do just an hour or more? We're at 54 right now.
Let's do an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
All right. You guys want to hear some fucking goofy shit that I learned about
What's up?
Our friends across the pond,
Which one?
England, UK.
Okay.
You
Old-
want to
old
know?
world.
You want to know what you have to be 18 or older to buy now?
Porn.
Nope.
Shrooms.
This is dead ass though. I'm not even joking, and we will look it up. But
18 or over.
Are we guessing, or are you gonna tell us?
let's guess. No, hold on. Let's take a legitimate guess. Fuck it. Go ahead, Jared. What is your
All right,
legitimate
so
guess now?
18 or older.
Now legally in that country, you have to be 18 or older.
Is it
to buy.
ridiculous?
It is ridiculous.
Now, hold on. Did
All
they
right.
lower the age or did they raise the age?
They put an age on it. Let's put it that way.
They just
For
put an
some
age on
reason,
it?
yeah, it didn't have an age before. There is no legitimate reason.
So wait. So
Too
there's
early.
there's no. Is there an age in America
Nope, not a single bit.
to buy this?
A fucking 1.5 hour old infant, if it could possibly walk into a store and fucking get it, it could. You know what I mean?
All right, give me some clues.
No. Okay. How do I put this clue?
Didn't you just say
It's
a
definitely-
1-year-old infant could walk into a store and buy it?
It's grocery store shit. Let's put it that way.
Holy shit.
Milk.
I was going to say dairy, but so he got milk?
You think milk?
Milk.
It's not milk. Let's go with Joey real quick. What
Hang
do
on,
you
I'm
think,
still
Joey?
thinking. You go ahead.
Okay, let's go with Justin.
Energy drinks.
Nope. That would make sense, huh?
I didn't think about that.
No, pickles.
I mean, Joey is like on the right track. So
Wait, wait,
apparently,
What?
apparently, they made it to where you have to be 18 or older now to buy flour and eggs.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
So what did they call it? They put it in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like as to basically discourage. What did they call it? Unsociable,
Self-sufficiency?
insociable behavior. That's what
like
they call it.
egging somebody? Like
Are you
egging
fucking
somebody?
kidding me?
Yeah. So like teenagers and shit aren't out there buying eggs and egging people.
Oh,
And,
Is
you
this
know
a
what I mean?
huge problem in the UK?
I guess.
My
I guess.
God,
So,
dude.
The reason.
Let's move
Hold on.
to
Hold on. The reason I know this
Look at
is
this bitch looking at me.
legit is I saw this on Reddit, right? On a UK Reddit subreddit. And I was like, I'm American. Like, I need somebody to tell me this is legitimate.
I got him.
It's fucking legitimate. Like, it's real. You have to be 18 or older to buy flour and eggs out there now.
think about this.
What if you're a kid and you're on your own?
Maybe they're
Like,
egging
You
want to
make bread? Fuck you. You don't get
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought first
think
too. Was
think
like,
about this
making
though.
bread.
There's a real world opportunity for us to move to the UK and start a criminal enterprise
with
selling
eggs.
flour and eggs to people under 18.
I mean, in your
Well, you
right
gave
mind,
us up,
though.
Justin. Like now
In
we
your
can't.
right
quit.
mind.
Always
we
wanted,
go out there,
I've
we get
always
busted with
wanted
like
to be.
Should've
first
said
car.
that
and we're
shit.
I've
like,
always wanted to be a gangster, and now I know
Reasonable,
how I can do it.
articulate suspicion would say that we're gonna
Justin's
fucking
in
do
jail.
some dumb
I was
shit,
selling flour and eggs.
and you fucked it all.
What's that white powder on your shirt, sir? No, what's that
cocaine.
white powder? What's that white powder under your nose, sir? Is that flour?
I was making bread, dude. I promise.
No, don't say that.
You're going to
Marcus,
jail
you
no
go to
matter
jail.
what.
Oh,
You're going to
shit.
jail no matter what.
Fucking.
It better be coke, because if it's fucking
You get less time.
flour, your ass is going to prison.
You get less time.
some dude's in there, the judge, year. You walk up.
You're doing 10 years, motherfucker.
I mean, could you
It was
really,
okay.
You had a whole carton
You're
of fucking
doing
eggs.
4 years.
really imagine though yourself like you're like a legitimate kid that lives on his own for some fucking reason at 17, right? Just that's a whatever scenario. You gotta like stand outside the grocery store and be like, "Hey man, hey, can you buy me some eggs and flour, bro?" Like,
Hey man,
I just want
you
to make
gotta-
some brownies,
you gotta
dude. I
these
just want to make some brownies.
cheeseburgers, man.
like what kind of weird
Can you
ass
buy
shit?
me some fucking flour, man?
Where's our friend in Scotland? Where does he stand on this shit?
I mean, I could definitely.
We need to
ask
pose that to him because he's in the UK. He's in Scotland, right?
Well, okay, wait. I guess this is England. Then I should say. I did
So
say
it's
UK.
England specifically. It's not.
It should
So
be,
they
yeah.
have rational thinking in Scotland.
I
Well-
mean, I would imagine.
I don't know. We gotta ask
For
him.
now.
We gotta see.
I'll ask him.
And if it is
But
illegal, there, tell him
any-
we want to fund his criminal enterprise.
Any Western country doesn't
What's-
have
what's that
rational thinking, including the United States of shithole America.
Chicken
No.
farms and shit start getting busted up and shit.
Dude, like I just it blew my mind when I read that though, and like they confirmed it.
That's crazy.
What?
Did you hear that? So, like, I don't know the numbers, so I'm not gonna say any numbers. But there's a whole bunch of cows that died
Yeah, I saw that.
from heat.
It was from heat.
It was from heat.
Is that what they're saying, or is that?
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
And then they come out with a new brand of cattle that is heat resistant.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Genetically modified.
resistant.
Genetically
Wait.
modified their resistance.
I'm
to
dead
heat.
serious, bro.
Heat
Like, I'm dead
resistant.
serious.
That's hilarious,
serious.
bro. For real.
How did they do it? Because
Isn't that weird though? Like,
if you're talking about what
how-
I'm talking about, these cows died like 3 weeks ago. So in 3 weeks, they genetically modified a
No,
cow.
no. But isn't that weird though?
Well,
That
no, they probably been
these
doing
cows died because they couldn't deal with the heat, and then all of a sudden, Pfizer or whatever the fuck comes out with a cow that can survive in the heat. Isn't that weird?
Well, it's just like Monsanto with plants and
What?
seeds.
What is it?
I mean, Joey's not wrong.
No. Well, what are you talking about?
GMOs. He's talking about
Yeah,
GMO food.
Like Monsanto like has
never actually knew what
copyrights
GMO
on their fucking seeds.
okay,
Yeah, yeah. You're
And-
talking about how they
and you
put out.
can't.
Hold on.
Yeah.
let's teach Jared what GMOs are.
Well,
GMOs.
Joe-
Yeah, teach us.
hold on.
Joey was talking, so let's Joey.
Well,
Oh no, yeah, you go. I don't really
You
care
need
too
to
much
know-
about it, but these fools are pretty much doing that same shit to like so these corn stalks could be like resilient to bugs and shit.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
but
killing
it's
off
not even that though. But
ecosystems and shit.
it's more than that because what corn is, what broccoli is, what cauliflower is, what bananas are, those are all GMOs. The way you know those fucking fruits and vegetables now is genetically modified organisms.
They're
That's
trying to
what
make
they are.
bananas with vitamin C
What
by
happens when they do
genetically
that
with
to humans?
oranges
But wait,
and shit
wait.
like that.
Did you guys?
So they
Do you think
can
they'll
feed
do
the
that
man.
to humans?
hold on. Did you guys?
Genetically
Hold
modify
on.
humans.
Did you know that broccoli is not a naturally occurring fucking plant? That's not something that was before us.
No way.
That is a man-made plant. That is
Broccoli is?
Yes.
How the fuck did they make
it's
it?
made
How?
from cauliflower.
Well, how did it? And
And
what?
crossbreeding, all that kind of shit, dude. But yeah, broccoli is literally named after the family that invented broccoli. I promise you. I can look it up right
That's
now.
crazy.
I don't
That's
believe you.
crazy.
Marcus is
Well,
brown.
I
so
thought you
can't
guys were
believe
getting
him.
at because like they had people that genetically
Joey.
modified
Joey's
seeds,
brown.
right? They genetically modified the
It's gonna be funny
seeds
as
they
shit,
planted, but those
What?
seeds got blown into other
Like,
people's.
people listen to this
Am I
shit.
talking to my fucking self right now?
I'm
This
listening.
motherfucker
I'm
listening to you.
fucks.
I'm talking
I'm gonna
shit.
burn the whole fucking
And
house down around
you're
all this and
fucking
kill
up
everybody in the
my
whole
shit.
fucking place.
I'm trying to talk shit, and you're fucking it up.
That's fucking crazy.
Broccoli is man-made.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
That is not something that was here
In Indiana?
2,000 years ago.
So it's made in America.
Probably. I don't know. I guess so.
That's why it tastes so
Well,
good.
it says Indiana, though.
I
right?
mean,
America.
well, that just says the Indiana Public Media. That's just where that's from.
I'm just
well,
joking.
find out where or where broccoli was made.
It's funny that more people know about broccoli than fucking what's it called?
More people eat
Uh,
like cauliflower.
Yeah, cauliflower.
I don't really eat the cauliflower.
Cauliflower
is
is
But I'll eat
disgusting.
broccoli like
It's
beef
not
and
as good as
broccoli.
broccoli, though.
Cauliflower is good, dude. It's real good.
Oh,
It
look,
is
they did
good.
make it over 2,000 years ago in Italy. I did say 2,000
In
years ago.
Italy.
Okay, so that
Well,
it
we're
came
Italian,
kind
so
of
I'll still
naturally,
take
but
credit
not
for that.
naturally. So it was made by humans, but it came through a somewhat natural process.
Well,
of
yeah.
cross pollinating
But that
plants
is what
and shit.
that
Well,
is
yeah.
what is a genetically modified organism.
Yeah, that's
though.
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were talking about like broccoli was made in 1934 and like some crazy like
I
our
mean,
pop didn't
I-
even know
I-
what
I
Some
can't
guy was just
imagine
like,
it
I
was
just made
that
some
early.
broccoli.
It was
either,
like
but-
some racist guy. He was like, I fucking hate white shit. So let's make
fucking
green
hate this white food,
Cauli-
dude.
Let's make green
I
cauliflower.
want this exact shit, but green. What the fuck?
But with-
Imagine
Fuck
the
that white
retards
shit.
in there doing that. That'd be
That's
hilarious.
well, if that's cauliflower, right? That's cauliflower.
Well, that's cabbage.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
Cabbage.
cabbage.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
it's actually after cabbage. I said cauliflower, so I
It's
was
wi-
wrong.
it's-
Okay, I was gonna
oh,
say,
shit.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
It's
wild.
cabbage.
It's a wild cabbage. I was
Wild
wrong saying
cabbage.
cauliflower. I was
Okay.
wrong.
That's why I was.
That's-
But cauliflower
Wild.
does look like broccoli.
Wild
But it was
cabbage
made
does.
from.
Well,
That's what I'm
let's
saying.
actually-
Cabbage.
Let's talk about how they keep calling it cauliflower.
broccoli parties.
It's cauliflower.
Oh, okay.
Bro. Broccoli parties.
I don't know if that's.
Oh,
You guys could be saying it right.
cauliflower is man-made too.
Cauliflower is a plant.
With all
All
parts of
parts
this plant being edible, including the leaves and stems. Though this vegetable is mostly known for its large flowering head, used in a variety of dishes. Unsurprisingly, cauliflower didn't always exist like it so does commonly today.
Crazy.
Justin's upset the way I said that shit.
Cauliflower.
Well, I am too. You're brown.
Hey, man,
You're not supposed to
shit's
speak.
gross anyways. I don't fucking eat
You're
it.
supposed to let us white people fucking speak.
Let us white
And
people.
then you.
Ugh, choking.
God, Marcus sucks.
You too, high, Joey, or something? You all right there?
Yeah, no, I'm
You good?
smoked out.
You
Man.
want to talk about it?
Smoked out, bro.
We can talk about it.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck. See, now everybody's all done arguing. Ain't nobody got nothing to talk about after
Nah,
5
fuck it.
minutes.
I
into
could
it.
argue all day.
What do you want to argue about, Jared?
I think our minds are
I
blown
don't
by
know.
the fact that cauliflower and broccoli haven't always been around.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's genetically modified. Like corn. Haven't you ever heard about how corn was always like small, super tiny back in the day?
I know
different
I heard that
colors?
about bananas too. Like
Well,
everything
bananas,
was
yeah.
basically smaller.
Haven't you heard that the reason the banana candy tastes the way it tastes is because that's how bananas originally tasted, and that's what we're tasting?
So a banana
No
candy
way.
is what a
No
banana used to actually taste
No
like.
Yeah?
way.
I'm
No
telling
way.
you that. Well, I don't know if that's true. I can't sit here and tell you that's
No
100% true. But what I'm telling you is that's what they
banana
say.
candy is
Disgusting.
horrible shit.
It is, but
And
that's what.
bananas are.
But haven't you ever noticed how it tastes absolutely nothing like a banana?
how would they fucking
like a
how
runt
would they
banana
know that?
candy?
Huh?
And
Like
who
a
the
runt
fuck came
banana
up with
candy?
that?
Yeah. Or like Laffy Taffy bananas, but like, dude,
How,
there's only two candies. There's only two flavors of candies that taste absolutely nothing like their fucking counterpart: grape and banana. Grape, nobody's mad about because for whatever reason, it's its own thing and it's fucking amazing. We
It
all
is
love
good.
it.
It
Now,
is good.
banana candy is fucking disgusting, and it is absolutely the farthest thing away from what it's supposed to taste like. It tastes
But
absolutely
you,
nothing like a
you
runt
said
banana.
you said
tastes better than
that they made it taste like the
That's
like
what
a banana.
That's what I've been heard. Like the old bananas, like what bananas were before we modified them.
How the fuck like? Why would you? I'm not gonna. That doesn't make no sense.
Here's the thing with avocados.
Fuck that.
You know
Bananas
the
are the
Haas,
shit.
the Haas avocados? Oh my.
Sure.
No. Keep going.
So the Haas avocados, like, I was reading something that the genetics, like the ones you get at the store, are literally have to be the same plant. Because if they gave you like if you take the seed from the avocado and plant it, it won't be like the one you got from the store.
So they're all like descendants of the original avocado.
Yeah, but it won't be that. Like,
Yeah.
it could come out.
I've
you
heard
know.
that.
Yeah.
I've heard that before, actually.
So like the ones you get at the store, are just like they have to keep, I guess, cloning them or, just planting them. So
They got big foreheads and shit.
So-
So like, I
Come on,
heard
man,
this
that's
thing
funny.
about.
Fucking
Hold on. I heard this thing about how like the industry is really moving towards that whole like impossible meat, like the whole like veggie burger, like tastes like real meat thing, right?
Yeah.
And they said something. Hold on. They said something like that the whole market will be. I want to say somewhere between 25 and 35%. Like I don't remember what the number was exactly, right? But like the entire market will be consuming that vegetable, whatever, reusable, whatever fucking impossible type meat here by like 2040, right? But they also predict that it won't change what the meat consumption is now either, though. So the people that are buying these vegetable burgers will also be buying regular burgers at the same time, right? So the real question is, hold on. Hold on. The real question is like they always talk about how it is a limited resource, right? Animals and all that shit. It's a limited resource. There's no question
That's
to that.
horseshit.
Hold on.
not if they could
It
breed.
is. Hold on.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we always. I mean, yeah, and that's why they do breed. But the fact
That means
is
it's unlimited.
the fact is no matter what it is limited.
No,
Just because they can breed doesn't mean that they're always going to breed. It's
Well,
what
we
it
can
is.
force
But-
it. What Mark is
but-
saying.
I'm not even getting my point because you fools keep talking over me. It's happened all night. Now,
Well, Justin's on your side.
No.
Justin's on your squad. Proceed, fool.
I can't. You keep talking over
We ain't
me.
saying shit right now. Hurry up.
You're saying
I'm
shit.
sorry. I'm just like,
What I'm trying to say is, at what point does the fucking vegetables and all that become a fucking limited resource too? Because obviously there is a way to fucking devastate the planet and destroy all of its resources. It's just possible, right? So at what point do the vegetables and plants and all that shit become a limited resource as well? Isn't that what that would lead towards too?
I would agree with you. If they
Now-
take
well, if everything's
if they
wiped
take
out, then
meat
there's nothing
away
here.
from human consumption, plants are the only thing that we get. Yeah, it's remember the Dust Bowl. Not remember the Dust Bowl. Not like you were born in the 30s.
Well, plants
But
have to
The
be
Dust
born
Bowl
too.
happened because
They overplanted.
they were
fields.
they were overplanting their crops.
It was
and
also part of
fucked it
how
all
they.
up.
It was also part of how they did their crops, like the straight lines and all that shit. That's why they do it in like zigzags and shit now.
I
That
didn't
was
know
part of it.
that.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, that's a huge part of it, actually.
right? Though, but I'm not lying though, right? Like
No.
that's
I
why
was just
the
saying.
Dust
I don't
Bowl
think I've ever
happened.
heard
I think, but
Shit.
what I was kind of thinking about what Marcus was saying is that did this thing that you were reading take into account like population growth and stuff like that, or are we going to be shrinking as a population? Because some of that could be coming in. Population could come into that. So
Okay,
you have,
so
I
like
keep
you're
hearing
saying
we're
you're
declining.
saying that like there's a certain amount of meat production or production every year. If and you know every animal that we eat can only produce so much. You can't fucking you're not gonna have fucking chickens producing
So hold on.
18 eggs at one time.
So
There's
you
an
don't-
egg at whatever.
So you don't waste your
There's
breath.
so
Hold
many,
on. Hold on. The show that I watched didn't say anything about like it really just talked about the future of vegetable meat. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So the question that I said was all just mine. So I don't have any numbers or anything like that.
But
And
what
you're
I'm
also
saying
talking
though, what
about
I'm
the
saying though
same-
is because you're saying that the whatever people buying meat that is not going to go down.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
are still going to buy meat.
yeah,
on
that's
the
what
same
they
scale.
said. That's what they
So
said.
to me,
yeah.
that means that they're saying that you're going to buy a certain amount of meat every year, but because there's not enough meat to go around because of population, that you're going to supplement what you would be with plant meat. You know what I mean? Plant-based protein or whatever the fuck you want to
I
call
always
it.
Yeah.
thought
Wait,
they
wait,
did
wait,
that
wait.
because
So,
they didn't
Justin,
want to
like
eat
half
meat.
and
Justin,
half.
didn't you say that the population is going down?
Yes.
and
Yeah.
not
I mean,
up?
yeah. It's
So wouldn't it?
so it could just be them selling you on it. It just. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever been to Santana's? Have you ever had a? Have you ever had a Beyond Meat or whatever the hell they call
I've
it?
never tried.
Hamburger?
I know you're
Oh,
talking-
dude,
you're
I
talking
had
about-
one. No,
Fucking
fuck.
tasty, bro. They taste good. It actually tastes good.
This is my question. Why are these motherfuckers against meat but make their shit taste like meat?
Because
Isn't
they
that
know it
weird?
tastes good.
That's fucking.
'Cause, yeah, the taste, but they don't want to eat the animal.
The world's population is expected to
2
increase by 2 billion persons in the next 30 years, from 7.7 billion to currently to 9.7 billion in 2050, and could peak at nearly 11 billion around 2100.
Now, if that's true, then what I was
don't
just
think
saying,
that's-
I could see that being the case.
I don't think that's
Because
gonna
that
I see
you're talking about a lot of
happen. I think
resources.
People
there's a
having
lot
less
of
kids
people
these days.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
fuck
well,
this
but
shit,
I
dude.
think
ain't
that
having
is
no
bullshit
kids.
because they pretty much proved, or they've already said that the amount of babies born in like 2019
Plus
was
these
like
fucking
500,000
bitches are killing their
more
kids, so
than born in 2020, which was like another
it's hard to get to
500,000
that
born.
population when you're killing
in
all these
2021.
kids.
So
The reason you gotta think that it is gonna go up is the fact that either way, we are at the highest population that we have ever been at, and even if
Which would make sense.
even if half of those people have children, that's over 3 billion people,
I mean,
right?
that is true.
But what
So-
happens
That's a good
when
point.
4 billion people die?
I mean, I know I don't know what the rate of like death to birth is, of course, but the fact states already is that our population is rising. So
I think-
because people are living longer.
Well, isn't it always rising because we just keep multiplying?
Well,
I think
it's
we have
that-
to get a graph to see like
but it's also the fact that our life expectancy is longer. most people live to at least their 70s or 80s nowadays, right? So
Who sent me that video? Who sent me the video of the like? It used
But
to
is
be
this
a
is
pyramid,
this it's an increase?
and now it's
but
like
is it
this.
like
So humans used to be a pyramid, right? So the base was
Oh
like populating people.
So you go from young to old.
and yeah, you go up. The middle is working class, and the very top is old people, and the old people die. Well, now it's like a light bulb. There's not many people being born. There's a shitload of people who are in the middle class, like taking care of everybody, and then the top is the old people dying off.
Yeah.
But the old people are living way longer than they
people
used
aren't
to.
having as many kids. So now, like, it's
So
almost like
it's-
the triangle.
it's gonna be
the
a-
pyramid is reversing. So
Yeah,
we're not going to have enough people
to support.
in the middle to support the top.
Yeah.
That's one of the fears. Is that like so when we're all old geezers, we're not going to have enough people around to support us.
that's what I'm saying.
You're
it's gonna
lucky, and you're
increase,
lucky,
but is
and
it
he's lucky too.
slowing?
Is you guys have children. He's gonna have more than you, so he has a more likely chance of his kids taking care of him. You know, Haley might someday take care of you.
Better take care of
Marcus,
I know I didn't just waste 18
you know,
years.
right? Like,
Oliver,
what the
Oliver, maybe
I didn't spend those
someday
G's all
Oliver
day.
will take care. I don't have fucking
this shit.
nothing. Nobody's gonna take care of me. I'm gonna I better hope I die like before I get really old.
So you got to look at
I'm
it
not
this
gonna,
way.
I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
stand a chance.
You got to
man.
look
We're
at
talking
it
about
this way.
population.
Hold on. You got to look at it
Growth
this
rate.
way. You are able to reproduce and create a baby as a man at least for about 40 years.
You
all
have
right?
to find somebody
Hold
who's
on.
willing to do it with you, though.
Hey, the young girls like you.
Now-
you guys know.
Now, women obviously have a little less than men do to reproduce. But the fact is that older people aren't just dying off at a certain age, but people are able to have children for decades, and they do. People have children in their 20s and then wait until their 40s and have another one. They can have multiple children. You can only die once. That's why that number doubles. Now, of course, there are people out there technically you and me don't have children.
Yeah.
There are quite literally, two people here who don't have their sperm walking around asking for Christmas presents. That's you and me.
No. Do you not want one?
It's never been that. I guess I ran into that cycle of I feel like I should be ready and I never felt ready. But at this point, I don't even think me and Jenny could. But that's not something I necessarily like to discuss on here because
fair.
those are her problems, not necessarily.
And what does this have to
Something
do
that
with
needs to be aired.
population growth?
Well, if I can get my point across, it would be clear, right? But what I'm trying to say is that people are able to have twice as many children as you are to die. That's why the population is going to go up. And this whole thing, my whole original shit, hold on. My whole original shit was that, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to steer it. Is that no matter how much we think we can breed everybody and all these animals, we do that for animals on the extinct list and they still don't breed and die. It's just what happens. Now, that's not necessarily a situation that's going to show up because of how many cows or how many pigs and how many chickens we have. But what it is the fact is they are biological. They are made of carbon, just like you and I. They have an expiration date.
I have a good.
They have an expiration date, right?
All right.
They also have health problems. They have sexual problems. That's what it is. Now, hold on. There's a reason why these animals are artificially inseminated is because mating with another animal of their species doesn't always work. Now, if we can't do this and that, it becomes more limited than it is now. But the fact is, no matter what we do, no matter how our interference is, it is a limited source because they are biological. It's just what it is. All fucking biological. Hold on. We
Dude,
can all agree. Hold on.
I'm really
we can all
excited
agree
right
though.
now,
We
and
can
I have
all
to get
agree
this
though.
right.
We can all agree that biological beings have a fucking clock, right? And that clock runs out.
includes
We're
us,
chopping them up
right?
for steak.
So you were saying that they stopped breeding, right?
They can.
So their shit stopped. Do you think that's gonna happen for us as human beings? We stop breeding. We get to the point where
No, but what does that have to do with meat running out?
no, I'm not talking about meat. You're talking about like species getting to the point where they stop breeding so that they die out, right?
I mean, I'm saying
that what
it's
you said?
possible. Yes, I'm saying that's a possibility.
Okay. Do you think that's possible for humans?
Not without some sort of interference.
Well, why we're not above the rules, right? Think about
I don't.
think about
where
this.
Where
all right?
are
And
you going with this?
I don't want to like bash on like
I agree with
gay
Marcus,
people or anything like that, but
but also
isn't there like a whole bunch of like gay people going around and like transgender shit, whatever?
Okay,
Do those people breed?
probably. I don't fucking know.
I think that yeah.
Well, it would stand to say
What does
that
any of this have to
if-
do with
if-
anything right now?
If two dudes, I'm saying, are we gonna let our species die out? Because, like what you said, is eventually they get to a point where they're not breeding anymore. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I already
Isn't
gave
that
you.
what you said?
I gave you an answer to that already.
So did you say that human beings are capable of doing that?
Of course we are.
Do you
Is it
think that we're doing that right now?
No, I do not. Not even in the slightest bit. Why? Just because there are gay people or whatever around doesn't mean any of that.
I'm not trying to bash on gay people.
I'm
or
not
anything.
saying you are. I'm
saying,
just telling you. What I'm telling you is
But wouldn't that be like leading up to it?
no.
Like what you're saying?
So, okay. The question is, with the rise in homosexuality and transsexual fucking human beings, shouldn't that lead into a rise of a drop? I guess necessarily a drop in humans being born, right? Which then could lead to the human race being wiped out because we are no longer breeding, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to
doesn't
get after.
Make sense for the simple fact
Well,
that
Keep going.
okay, now
Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
now
There he goes again.
yeah, every time I say a word, you say something. Now,
You can't sit there and say something without having a rebuttal.
I can if you would wait, and then you can
You
rebut
don't
it.
say it though. You just fucking.
I feel like we got
You keep cutting me off. You're literally cutting me off in the middle of me talking to you right now. Yeah. As I'm sitting here talking, you start to say something, and then what am I supposed to do?
Keep
Because you
talking.
yell at
Keep
everybody
talking.
else to be quiet so you can make your point. But we
Well,
have to.
my point is obviously the
yeah,
most important, but you can speak too, Marcus.
Obviously not. You keep talking over me. You're probably about to do it right now.
Turn me off.
Turn me off. Now you want me to turn you off.
Well,
We should all have.
I don't even have my point anymore. It's fucking gone.
you have your point. You were saying is why humans are not gonna kill themselves off is pretty much what you were going after.
I don't remember what I was talking about. So I don't know what to tell you because that thought is completely and totally fucking gone now.
Well, I'll say that I think we could kill ourselves off. I think selfishness, which I'm, super guilty of. I can't deny that. And pretty much the incapability of
Well, there are things that are like. There's no doubt that people are having less kids now than they did.
Well, they
But
can't afford
to
it.
Marx's point, though, it's almost like a snowball effect. So, like, I don't know. Maybe there was like 5 billion people 50 years ago or whatever the fuck it is. Those 50 billion, I said 50 billion. Those 5 billion, at least in America, they were having like 5, 6 kids. You know what I mean? Having all kinds of kids.
Yeah.
Now we have, 7 billion people across the planet, and those people are having one child. You know what I mean? But if you maybe if you were doing the math, because I'm not going to do this, but what is 5 billion? Well, fuck, I guess that doesn't add up. I don't know. Fuck you, kill yourselves. I don't need it.
Well, think about that.
But
though.
to me, I was just
Like,
saying what I was getting at is that it's you have 5 billion people having 5 kids, 7 billion people having 1 kid. How many kids are born in 1 year? Is you know what I mean?
that
Does that
doesn't-
make sense?
that?
Does the 7 billion having 1 or 2 average of, let's say it's 2.5. 7 billion having 2.5 to 5 billion having 5, whatever. You know what I mean? Where do those numbers add up to?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are we just counting? Are we just saying the population always grows, or? Like, so, because I feel like it's just blowing in Justin's
But you got to get into the microphone.
I don't care, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think that when Marcus might be right. Like, that while there are less people, or you're having less kids, there are so many people having kids that your population is still going to grow.
Yeah, it always will grow.
But
is it?
There's
it's
you
when-
got to tell me how many people are not having kids.
Well, I mean that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that could take it. I mean, how many?
There's way more people now not having kids,
I mean, but that's the other thing.
or they're killing.
But
them.
that's what's more responsible. I'm not saying that, but you can't have more than 1 or 2 kids anymore. It's too expensive. Having 5 kids is outrageous. It's too expensive. You can't do it. You could do it 50 years ago. You can't do it anymore.
Right?
So that's part
Well,
of the thing.
okay,
It's not that
but-
people don't want to have these
But
kids.
that's the thing, though.
It's just like
is-
fiscally, it's
you're-
irresponsible to have more than 2
you're-
kids.
So okay, I agree with that. But you also have people who would have kids, but they're killing them. They're having abortions.
Oh my fucking
There's-
Jesus! See,
A lot of those.
couldn't even get an hour and a half.
I'm not saying it's, I never took a political stance on it. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of motherfuckers being killed that would have been a part of the population. Now they're
now,
not.
Let's
Now,
let's
not-
bring
wait,
in
wait, wait,
real
wait, wait,
facts.
wait,
Let's
wait.
bring in real facts. Now, before all of the doctors and shit and women were having babies, they would just die, but the population was going up. The baby would survive, but the mother would die. Why did it still rise?
Because you still have mothers that are giving birth to multiple kids.
There you go.
I just feel like, are you guys saying I just feel like it's always gonna rise.
I mean,
Well,
you're
I-
right. Pretty
I would
much.
disagree. I think.
I mean, like I said, we don't know. We don't have a crystal ball telling.
You guys
But
should
I have
listen,
seen.
listen to Elon Musk.
I understand. I understand what he's saying, but I've seen
Listen
articles
to
that are
Elon
saying
Musk.
that, like,
Listen
they're
to
starting
Elon
to
Musk.
panic. There's certain economists or whatever, like,
You don't
that are
wanna
starting
live
to
to be
panic
old.
about the future. That we're not going to have enough people in the working classes or the working age
Joey.
brackets in a certain number of years to take care of the older generations. That's what I've seen articles on that. Now, whether or not that's true or not, like I said, nobody has a crystal ball. You can't tell what's actually going to happen. They're just saying, as part of the trend is it's pointing in that direction.
Which makes sense, dude. Like, thank you. Like you said, man, like, you got people who are living longer, but you also have a generation that is not having kids.
Yeah.
Or they're not having multiple kids.
Yeah, they have
So,
one.
How
1 or 2.
How does this go into the future and support this? It's going to be like that. That's what it's going to be like. And it's going to fall apart. And we're going to be the ones that are old and fucking dying. And we're not going to have anybody to help us.
Well, and then it just depends on how much money you got.
Which that's pretty shitty. Think about that.
That's what it is, man.
You have to be
If there's not a workforce,
super-
it's going to be supply and demand. If the demand is high,
which
but the
old
people taking care of them is low,
old people
it's gonna
are
cost you
not
some
in
fucking money.
demand.
So then, wouldn't that be the natural thing?
Well, you
Old
want to
people start
die.
dying faster
Obviously,
because they don't have care.
you don't
and
want to
then-
die, but do you want people to help you? When you get like, say, Joey, you get old as fuck. You're gonna be dependent on other people. But what if those people aren't there? Because they don't even exist anymore. Because
The natural order,
then you're gonna die fucking sad and lonely. Same. That's what I'm gonna do. I already know I'm gonna die sad and lonely.
you never know.
It's the way that it goes.
You never know. Maybe you'll make $80 billion and you'll have a nice 20-some-year-old to wipe your ass when you're dying.
out, Jared.
Who says that? I want 20 billion.
I'm just saying, maybe you will, and then you don't got to worry about it.
That's probably not gonna happen. If I get to my 50s, I'm gonna be
Was that real?
super.
What is that? Is that bullshit?
that's not real.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
They want it to be real.
That's bullshit.
I want that to be real. But
That
that
would
is
be
obviously
super-
fucking. I'm looking at that
super-
picture. That's obviously bullshit.
It goes for like fucking months or years or some bullshit.
All right.
No,
How long we been doing this?
an hour and a half.
All right. So Jared's out.
We should be talking about this shit.
I know. Huh. I
Why'd
tried.
you put this shit up?
I tried leading this conversation in many
Hold
directions.
on, we're not. We gotta at least fucking do our outros and shit.
Oh, you want to do our shit or what do you call it? Okay. Well, yeah. No, you're right though. Well, we can cut them and put them in the front too. Yeah. Justin, go ahead, go first. You still got the July 4th thing going on, right?
Yeah. We have the July sale going, the July 4th sale going on until till the 7th. So
Till the
after
7th.
yeah,
okay.
and it's 25% off your total order, and it's just the discount code is July 4, and there's no what is it, like cap? Doesn't matter if it's capital or short lowercase or anything.
No minimum or anything.
Yeah. No, whatever. Just put in July 4, and you get 25% off your total order.
And you would I had 2 hats. We gave one away, which is a good thing. We had 2 hats and some glasses for the giveaway. If you saw the pictures, you would have saw them in there. That's just some of the stuff that he has, and actually, I'm pretty sure you'd give away some of that if they hit us up, right?
Yeah, dude. You know what else I could do is like just a gift card too. I mean, it's not like an actual physical card, but it's like an email deal that we could, maybe do like a giveaway of like $100 gift card for Hadley's Corner or something. I can do that.
Well,
Somebody that is,
You know
is
what?
actively supporting Trace Dummies will send you a gift card to Hadley's Corner.
next week on our podcast, we will have information for that giveaway. And we'll have the parameters on how to meet it, how to get it, and how to get it done. Sound good to you?
Hell yeah.
We can get that. I just got done with the giveaway. Actually, congratulations to Nicholas. I'm proud that you got it, bro. I'm glad you got it. It it was a month-long thing, and there wasn't too many people, but it fucking did what I wanted, that's for sure. And thank you to everybody, but Nick, I'm glad you got it, bro. So make sure you follow us on Nerdcore. Make sure you follow the Trace Dummies fucking Facebook page. We're about to make a TikTok. We're about to make a SoundCloud and a YouTube. Actually, I'm about to make that fucking YouTube and SoundCloud tonight. But yeah, all our links are in the descriptions on Anchor, on all that shit, on fucking YouTube. Nerdcore, make sure you follow us there. Fucking, I always put everything up there. And it's all about fucking doing the damn thing right now, man. We're really doing it. Make sure you hit up Alley's Corner for your fucking discount on some super random shit, because there's all kinds. And yeah, we definitely thank Joey for coming out. Peace the fuck out, dude.